is your full name?
The band's?
Like your personal name.
I'm Dustin Seamster.
Middle name?
Lewis. Dustin Lewis Seamster.
Calvin Kenneth Parker.
Brandon Thomas Parker. Gangnam Style, good or bad?
Gangnam Style, awesome. There's no good or bad with that. That's the best dance ever.
I'm not a fan. Not really.
Me neither.
Somewhat. It's okay.
It's funny.
Do you have any weird talents?
Weird. I guess not.
I've always been told that this is weird. I can bend my thumbs back that far. I'm not really sure. People tell me it's weird when I do it.
Weird.
Not right off. What all instruments do you play in band?
I'm just a vocalist.
I have no talent.
I play guitar and keyboard a little
I
bit.
can only play bass. No talent. And no talent.
You play guitar?
You just wrote a song for guitar.
Oh my gosh. Open.
That's
One.
90% of the bands today.
Have you had any embarrassing stage experience?
Yes. First song in a set we were doing right down the street. I ripped my pants from here all the way up across the zipper there and into this side. So if I had moved, there was, there would have been my Hardy Boys, I guess is what I'll call them, keep it clean here.
One of my first shows with them, I busted this tooth out, so now both these teeth right here are fake.
How'd that happen?
Hit himself with his own bass.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened.
You went down, the bass went up.
Yeah. Simple as that.
Yeah. Mine actually happened. Today was our B&B show like a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
And like I had the solo part where I was the only one playing and I kind of messed it up. And everyone knew that I messed it up. Do you have any embarrassing music on your iPod?
I have Madonna, like a version. I'm not gonna lie. It's a beautiful song. I want to make a hardcore version of it. That's why.
It's not on my iPod yet, but because I'm slowly looking for all of his work. But I'm a Frank Sinatra fan and Conway Twitty.
I don't. If you got System of a Down, embarrassing because it's kind of. If I rode around here listening to that, people would probably look at me a little.
There's nothing wrong with System of a
But I
Down.
like System of a Down. They're just different.
That was one of the first bands I got into.
Yeah. But it's something you can't live without.
Ooh, I don't know how to answer that
Well,
question
in
anymore.
today's economy, you can't live without money.
That's such a cop-out answer. I don't have an answer for that one.
Is that my girlfriend?
I don't have a real. I don't have a real answer. So.
Were you born in NC?
Yep.
Yeah.
What was life like growing up?
I had a pretty good childhood. My dad and mom were always there. We played a lot of sports. My dad actually coached us. And it was a good childhood.
My dad wasn't around all the time. He was around though. But it was alright, I suppose.
My dad left when I got around. It was fine for me. I lived my life. How'd you get into music?
I started off about 14 years ago. A band was asking me to haul their equipment to shows because I had an SUV. So it was actually 14 years ago, 1999, when I hauled music to a show. And then later their vocalist quit. They asked me to do it, and I couldn't do it at the time with all my work and schooling and stuff. So a little while after that, I decided I'm going to start performing myself.
Like, you mean how we got to listen to music or how we got to a band?
Both, I guess. Like, kind of how what first got you started with music?
Well, a friend of mine introduced me to this like hardcore music, metal, whatever you want to call it, and playing music. I was just walking around a little local festival we had, Personality, and a couple friends like, hey, start a band? Sure, I got nothing else to do.
Nothing else.
I can play open notes.
I've got a guitar actually, 2002. That's my first time playing. I started in a band 3 years ago because his old band, their guitarist and Well, both of their guitars quit. So
Guitarist, bassist, and
yeah,
vocalist.
yeah. So I just decided to step in because I kind of enjoy
They were already your inspiration.
I like doing funny music, so I like writing funny songs that just make people laugh. So I get mine more from like a comedy side than a vocalist side. But what got me into doing screaming when I first started was the vocalist from Avenged Sevenfold.
What?
At the Waking the Fallen album and previous, not after the new stuff that came out. And he sings, and it's just like, oh, you were my hero, you let me down.
Cliff Burton,
I love
the old bassist from Metallica, is how what inspired me. Saw him playing a bass, and I was like, I'm gonna play that instrument right there on TV.
I like the old school rock, from the 80s. But I mean, I still play some of the newer stuff, just not as much as most people do.
What is the band about? What do you stand for?
This band originated when me and him left my old band, Casta, and we wanted to start a new band, but we didn't want to take it. That band had got way too serious, way too fast, and they had taken all the fun out of it. So this band, we just wanted to have fun. We really didn't want to put out a certain standpoint on anything. So a lot of our songs don't really mean anything at all. We do have an anti-bullying song, but that's about the only one that really stands for anything. And as far as the name goes, this will be my last band. That's why it's called My Last Endeavor. Probably yours too, Brandon. So that's how we roll. That's how we roll.
What inspired you to chase after a career in music?
I wanted to get. I'm a stage junkie. It's like it's the best feeling in the world being on stage, and I just want to do that every day. If I could tour and play a show 365 days a year, except on leap year, I would do that.
Same answer,
I really don't know why I got
so
it.
fun.
It was just that, like, you asked me before I joined, like, another time, you were like, do you want to join? And I was like, nah. And then that's when I started thinking about it. So I guess I just did it just to do it. Just so I could say I did do it. Because I'm more of a shy guy. I really don't like when people like, being. I like being on stage, but then I don't.
How did you guys become a band?
When me and him quit the old band, we actually had a guitarist named Chad that was helping us out. That was in his old band, and they had fired him. So we took him in, and then we took his old band's last show was this band's first show. So we decided to steal a drummer, and then after a little convincing, we decided to take Calvin.
I was trying to join a different band, and I sold merch for them at a show. Merch and another local band from where we live at, and the band was like, "Nah, you can't play with us." Blah 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 blah. So I asked Dustin, he was like, "Yeah,
come try out."
Somehow I made it.
What bands have you shared the stage with?
Ooh, that's a list right there. All right.
We
Last year we played the Sick Tour, which included Chelsea Grin, Attila, Vanna, Chunk No Captain Chunk, and Volumes. Then we played.
Whatever that I Set My Friends on Fire tour was called.
We played the I Set My Friends on Fire tour last April, and it was I Set My Friends on Fire, Bullet for a Pretty Boy, and A Lot Like Birds on it. Then we played the Scream to Prayer show last year, which had
Demon Hunter.
It's like 17 bands that was on that
Giant,
tour.
Close Your Eyes, My Children, My Bride.
My Children, My Bride.
100. Bullet for Pretty Boy again. Your Memorial. Gideon. I want to say that was it.
And then the next day, we played with Dr. Acula, Modern Day Escape, and the Bunny the Bear. Then we played the I Wrestled a Bear Once show here at Green Street with, it was on Halloween. We played with I Wrestled a Bear Once, Oceano, Lot Year, Surrounded by monsters. And then here 2 weeks ago, show you were at For Today
And the Motionless in White.
with, let's get that one. It's For Today.
How many new members you got?
Word Alive, Gideon,
So
and
whose last endeavor is this? Is it yours or mine?
Oh, is this my last endeavor?
yeah,
Oh, you guys come on before us.
a little bit.
We come on after you.
Yeah,
Okay.
we come on directly after you.
And then the Motionless in White show, we played it with Chelsea Grin as well, and Stick to Your Guns, which is my favorite band. So I don't know how I forgot that one.
Well, my favorite band's Wise Vanna, so
Any plans for upcoming shows or new material?
we're slowly writing a couple new songs.
Get your little favorite song.
Well, we've got one pretty much almost finished.
Yeah.
Now we just started.
I'm just waiting on somebody to finish the lyrics.
Oh no, they're almost done.
I'm waiting on somebody to
Then
see how they sound with
we
lyrics.
have a show February 22nd in Fayetteville, a show March 22nd in Cornelius, and then that's all we have lined up right now. So we'll see.
And it is goodbye.
Don't say that on. Don't say that.
That's it.
We'll do a retirement show if I do decide.
No problem.